Hello, and welcome to Real English, Real Life. I'm so glad you're joining me today because we have a really important and practical topic to discuss: time management. Time management is a skill that affects every aspect of our lives, from work to personal goals, and even our well being. Whether you're a student, a working professional, or someone juggling multiple responsibilities, mastering how to manage your time effectively can make a huge difference in your productivity, stress levels, and overall quality of life. Today, we're going to dive deep into some of the best time management tips to help you live a more productive life. I'll be sharing practical strategies that you can implement right away, no matter your situation. And while we're doing that, remember that this podcast is also a great opportunity for you to practice your English listening skills. You'll be learning something useful and improving your language skills at the same time. So, let's start by addressing one of the biggest challenges we all face: feeling like there's never enough time in the day. Have you ever reached the end of a day and thought, where did all my time go? I haven't finished half of what I planned. If so, you're not alone. One of the main reasons people feel overwhelmed by time is because they don't have a clear plan for how to spend it. That's where time management comes in. It's about making conscious decisions about how to use your time in ways that are productive and meaningful. The first tip I want to share is the importance of setting clear goals. If you don't know what you're aiming for, it's very easy to waste time on tasks that aren't important. Start by identifying your priorities. Ask yourself, what are the most important things I need to accomplish today, this week, or even this month? Break down your larger goals into smaller, actionable tasks. When you know exactly what needs to be done, it's much easier to stay focused and avoid distractions. Let's take an example. Imagine you have a big project at work or school. Instead of just thinking, I need to finish the project, break it down into smaller tasks like researching, writing, editing, and reviewing. By dividing the project into smaller steps, you'll be able to manage your time better and not feel overwhelmed by the size of the task. Another key element of time management is prioritization. Not all tasks are equally important, so you need to be strategic about where you spend your time. A useful tool for prioritizing tasks is the Eisenhower Matrix. This method helps you categorize tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important. These are tasks that need to be done immediately, like meeting a deadline or handling a crisis. Important but not urgent. These are tasks that are essential for your long-term goals, but don't need immediate attention. This could include planning, learning new skills, or working on personal development. Urgent but not important. These tasks demand your attention now but aren't necessarily important in the long run, such as replying to non-essential emails or attending certain meetings. Neither urgent nor important. These are tasks that often waste your time and don't contribute much to your goals, like mindlessly browsing social media or watching TV. By categorizing your tasks using the Eisenhower Matrix, you can focus on what truly matters and avoid getting caught up in activities that don't help you reach your goals. Now, once you've set your goals and prioritized your tasks, it's time to talk about planning. A great way to plan your day is by using a to-do list. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective when used correctly. The key is not to overload your to-do list with too many tasks. If you write down 15 things you need to do, you're likely to feel overwhelmed before you even start. Instead, focus on 3 to 5 key tasks that are your top priorities for the day. If you complete these tasks, you'll feel accomplished and productive. Anything else you get done after that is a bonus. In addition to a daily to-do list, it's also helpful to plan your week in advance. At the beginning of each week, take some time to map out what you need to accomplish in the coming days. This will give you a clear sense of direction and help you stay organized throughout the week. Next, let's talk about time blocking. Time blocking is a technique where you schedule specific blocks of time for different tasks or activities. For example, you might block off 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for focused work, then schedule 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for responding to emails. By assigning time blocks to different tasks, you can ensure that you're dedicating time to important activities and not just reacting to whatever comes your way. Time blocking also helps you avoid multitasking, which can be a huge productivity killer. When you focus on one task at a time, you're much more efficient and produce higher quality work. Another important aspect of time management is learning to say no. Sometimes, We take on too many tasks because we don't want to disappoint others or because we feel like we should always be busy. But this can lead to burnout and leave you with little time for the things that truly matter. It's okay to say no to tasks or commitments that don't align with your priorities. If you're always saying yes, you might find yourself overwhelmed with work that prevents you from achieving your personal or professional goals. Remember, your time is valuable and you need to protect it. Let's also discuss managing distractions. In today's world, it's easier than ever to get distracted, whether it's by your phone, social media, or even other people. One of the most effective ways to manage distractions is by creating a focused work environment. If possible, set up a dedicated space where you can work without interruptions. Turn off notifications on your phone or computer, or use apps that block distracting websites while you're working. You might also consider using the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, you take a longer break. This technique can help you stay focused while giving your brain regular rest periods. Another tip that might surprise you is the importance of taking breaks. It can be tempting to power through a long list of tasks without stopping, but this approach usually leads to burnout and decreased productivity. Regular breaks are essential for maintaining your energy and focus. When you take short breaks throughout the day, you give your brain a chance to recharge. Even just standing up and stretching or taking a short walk can help you return to your work with renewed focus. And now, let's talk about something very important: self-care. Time management isn't just about working more efficiently, it's also about creating time for yourself. In order to be productive, you need to take care of your physical and mental health. This means making time for things like exercise, proper sleep, healthy meals, and relaxation. When you neglect self-care, your productivity suffers. On the other hand, when you're well-rested and feeling good, you'll find that you can get more done in less time. Now that we've covered the practical tips, let's talk a little about the mindset you need to approach time management with. One of the most important things to understand is that time management is a skill, and like any other skill, it takes time to develop. If you've struggled with managing your time in the past, don't get discouraged. The goal is to make gradual improvements over time, not to be perfect. Start with small changes, and as you see progress, you can build on that. Another mindset shift is to focus on progress, not perfection. Sometimes, we don't even start working on tasks because we feel like we need everything to be perfect. But perfectionism can actually hold you back from being productive. It's better to make steady progress, even if it's not perfect, than to get stuck in the cycle of overthinking and never finishing anything. Remember, done is better than perfect. Before we wrap up, let's also touch on the importance of reflection. At the end of each day or week, take some time to reflect on how you managed your time. Ask yourself questions like, what did I accomplish today? Or, did I spend my time on what matters most? By reviewing your progress, you can identify areas where you're doing well and areas where you can improve. This kind of reflection helps you stay on track and make adjustments as needed. Finally, I want to emphasize that balance is key when it comes to time management. It's not just about being productive every moment of the day. It's about finding a healthy balance between work, personal life, and rest. Life is not just about checking off tasks on a to-do list. It's also about enjoying the moments in between. So, while you're managing your time to be more productive, make sure you're also creating space for the things that bring you joy, relaxation, and connection with others. In conclusion, time management is a powerful tool that can help you live a more productive, balanced, and fulfilling life. By setting clear goals, prioritizing tasks, planning your day, managing distractions, and taking care of yourself, you'll be able to make the most of your time and feel more in control of your life. Remember, time is one of our most valuable resources, and how we use it shapes the quality of our lives. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Real English, Real Life. I hope these tips will help you manage your time more effectively and live a more productive life. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with others who are also looking to improve their English and their productivity. I'll see you in the next episode, and until then.